Hello, my name is Vetchor, and welcome to episode 1 of my creative building series. Today I will start terraining for a massive underwater build I have really wanted to do for several months now. As you can see here, I've already used this Wand of Destiny to destroy a large part of the terrain under the dirt pillar that I'm going to be using to center this base. Looking at the proportions of the square and how much larger it is in the direction I'm currently going as opposed to the direction on the far side of the dirt pillar, I'm gonna make this side a lot bigger. Not exactly sure how big this massive square thing is right. Oh, geode. Too bad it's gonna get deleted. But outside of that little tangent, not exactly sure how big this thing is right here. I'm planning on a 50 by 50 square as the base for the pyramid palace in the center. So I'm gonna go get that marked out here real quick. Yeah, I know it's messy, I know it's dirt, but it just gives me a good idea for exactly where I'm going to be terraforming today, as I intend to get a basis down for a bunch of different trees for this mega build here. Alright, so I sort of got most of it done. I'm not exactly sure how it turned out. It's just a massive coral tree, really. There's not much really to say about it, except like when I was working on it around like right in this area, right there, I saw that needed a bit of red. I like the overhanging right there. I don't know what this coral tree should be named. I still have to go put a bunch of these brain fans and fire fans on the tree, just sprinkle them a little bit around. Outside of that, this tree is pretty much done. I was thinking the different colors signify whether or not it's root, leaves, or trunk. The blue is the trunk and the branches, the red is the leaves, and the pink is the roots. Kind of based it off of a mangrove tree just with the roots. I'm gonna leave this one here. I think I'm gonna have this little section here be same level. I'm going to Google how to save a build in World Edit. I guess I'll probably also build several more of these. Not build several more of these. I'm just gonna copy and paste it around. But I'm gonna build bigger versions because quite frankly, this is a lot of space. Yeah, so that's the current plan here. I guess I should probably show more of building the big tree. I probably should have done that with the small one. Oopsies. Guess something changed for next time. I had no idea what the heck I was doing that entire time. From here, I'm going to build up over in this original corner where I built this here. I'm going to see if I can't build a much bigger one of these coral trees. See if I can't make it look a little nicer than the others. I've had a little bit of time to think about these trees since I was last recording, and I just realized I completely forgot to rotate those, but could do that today, but not really something I was intending to do. So I'm just going to get started on the 3 trees here. So, guess this might as well just do an interrupted time lapse. The little green platforms are just to give me a starting spot to use for the roots. Okay, I personally think we have a pretty good starting base for the root system over here. Looking at the outline of the trunk I currently have, it's looking like I'm going to need to add some more roots here at the end. Looking at this tree from pretty much every angle, a few things are clear to me. Number one, I might need to bring the trunk up just a little bit higher. And number two, that is nowhere near enough mangrove-like roots. I've started doing just a tiny little bit of the detailing here, but that's gonna have to wait. And I think I finally have enough roots. I might do one more right about there. Time to build this thing up just a little bit higher. To give you a sort of scale of like how big these trees are going to be, this one extends pretty decent ways above the water. That will not be coral, and actually most of this will not be coral. Coral's just the main pre-detail block I'm using here. Now, time for the leaves. These leaves need to be very long, very droopy, a lot like those, and very likely they're going to need a massive overhaul. Okay, we're going to do the big pointy tree limb at a later date. Oh wait, okay, it takes a minute for the night vision to kick in. But other than that, there's a few things that need to happen here. Number one, I need to figure out how the heck this thing is staying up with all this matter, because that many roots is not going to cut it. Number two, I need to find some sort of red transparent block that works better than the fire coral to use as leaves, just because that just looks so stinking heavy. Outside of that, in the detailing, this tree pretty much is done. I'm pretty happy with it. I have no idea what the heck to name this type of tree, so please just comment what you think this coral tree should be called. My favorite entry will be what I named the tree. I want to do a little bit of terraforming here as this whole thing just slowly comes into view just due to the water fog. I'm going to do a little terraforming over here in this corner before the end of the episode. And yeah, so I guess we'll just get on with that. So before we get started on this terraforming job, I just wanted to show you my blocks I've chosen, which would be red sand, calcite, basalt, soul soil, and both obsidians, and I think another great one would be tough here. So before I get started here, I just wanted to do, I know soul sand creates bubble column, and I don't really want a bubble column, so I want to see what the heck soul soil does. That actually surprised me. I guess soul soil does not do bubble columns. And now it is finally time for the terraforming. I know I said I was just going to do terraforming, but I couldn't help myself. I had to do a little bit of roading. Well, both these are part of a massive road system that's going to extend from here all around this entire Minecraft world, beyond just the massive ocean that I am currently in. I must say, as of right now, I'm happy with this dark scar of terraforming that I have done. Let's put in a netherite block. This definitely, with all this netherite I've been using, as well as this obsidian, this isn't impossible in survival Minecraft, but it's starting to get there. It's at least gonna take a lot of time. I've cut a few of the blocks I originally said I was going to use. I'm mainly just using netherite because I need some sort of transition between deep slate and blackstone, just because a very sharp distance, whereas that isn't quite as noticeable. I don't really like the blockiness of it, how it's very square, very uniform. Anybody has a better block besides netherite to use as a transition between blackstone and deep slate, please drop it in the comments. Okay, that is a wrap on that. I guess my accidental Simpsons character kind of changed to whoever the heck this guy is. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Not sure what I'm going to do with this tree yet, though, so... What do you guys think that tree should be called? Because I have no clue on what it should be named. It's very mangrove-ish, it's made of coral. I'm also happy with the terrain. I'm quite surprised at how long that took. This mega base is going to take me quite a lot of time. Good. Bye.